After my 6-year stint on engineering consulting firm, I moved to a site-based role on a factory project in Naivasha, which was about 6 million USD. So it was a substantial project. And like I said in part 1, my biggest contribution to that project was introducing quality control frameworks. And we started in part 1 looking at ballast and what we did to make sure that we get good quality materials. So today we could look at 2 items, which is sand, and we could look a bit at steel, which is reinforcement bars, and what any other project can do to make sure that they get the good quality materials. It is much more important in smaller projects with less resources in terms of the people that are on the project. So yeah, save this video, share it. It might help somebody. So when we look at sand, biggest issue is silt. And we can go back and look at the types of sand that is available in Kenya. There are basically 2 types. It can either be rock sand or river sand. River sand mainly comes from the Ukambani side. Rock sand is a derivative of those people who sell materials, the ballast and all that comes from that side. So river sand has an advantage of being cleaner. It has less silt, which I think is the biggest issue with sand. Rock sand will always have higher silt content, but it is good to know it's very hard to get rid of all the silt in sand. So what we do as engineers is make sure that it is within the acceptable levels. And why silt is bad? It's because it reduces the gluing effect of cement or the cementitious effect of cement, because you want the concrete to be as stiff, as hard as possible. So for this specific job, we were lucky because we had a budget to take materials to a lab, which I think is the most accurate way of getting a look into what kind of material that you're looking for. So if you have a budget, it is always advisable to take your materials before when you're starting your project and get those material test results and have